Hi, and welcome to Old Time Knowledge. This is going to be the first episode in a holiday series that I'm going to be doing. Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's are all just around the corner. We're already almost through with October, so I thought I better go ahead and get started on this, especially since there are going to be some recipes that I'm going to be making that are going to actually take some forethought. You'll actually have to make them ahead of time so that they'll be ready when it's time to serve them. But in this particular episode, I'm going to be making pepper jelly. Here's pepper jelly if you haven't seen it before. Nice little 4-ounce jars. This is a perfect size to pour over a block of cream cheese. Serve it with your favorite crackers, and it makes a beautiful hors d'oeuvre to serve on your table at any of your holiday gatherings. You can make this with a little bit of kick. I have some jalapeños from my garden in here, or you can make it just as mild as you like. But it's just such a really nice recipe to have. I had not even had pepper jelly until I was in my 30s, even though this is a traditional recipe. But ever since I had it, I knew I had to learn how to make it, and this is it. This is how I do it, and I can't wait to share it with you. So stay tuned, and we'll get right to it. All right. First, I began by cutting up some beautiful, colorful bell peppers. I wanted my pepper jelly to have more of a warm red color, so I opted for a bag of red, yellow, and orange bell peppers that I picked up at Sam's Club. At first I thought I was just going to need 3, but I ended up needing a total of 4 because the recipe called for 4.5 cups of diced bell peppers. Okay, these are some peppers from my garden. There are some jalapeno peppers, and I think the other ones are serranos. I grabbed several and just went ahead and diced up about a half a cup's worth of these jalapeno peppers. And I wanted the pepper jelly to have a little bit of spiciness to it. I don't recommend that you use your bare hands to cut hot peppers. I'm used to this. I do a lot of Mexican cooking, and I have for years. So I'm kind of used to it, but this isn't something I would typically recommend. Wear gloves. Wear gloves if you're going to be cutting up these hot peppers, because otherwise you might regret it. Also, if you really don't want that much heat, you just want a tiny bit of heat, leave out the seeds. I'm leaving in the seeds because I do want it a little spicier, but leave out the seeds if you don't want it very hot at all. Of course, you can also just leave out hot peppers and add part of a green bell pepper to get a similar look, but like I said, I wanted them a little bit spicy. All right, I want to talk about the ingredients. I've got the 4.5 cups of diced peppers, red, orange, and yellow for the nice color. About a half a color of the jalapeno peppers that are right there in front. I've got the 5 cups of sugar back there in the bowl. I've got the apple cider vinegar. I've got Sure-Jell. I actually ended up needing a box and a half of the Sure-Jell, but I only have 1 box in the picture. So here I am. I'm getting ready to add the vinegar to the pot. I'm adding a cup and about a quarter to the pot of the apple cider vinegar. That's probably a little less than a cup and a quarter. Now I'm adding Sure-Jell. I'm going to skip on ahead. Like I said, it needs 1.5 packs of Sure-Jell. And you really want to get that stirred in good. I'm turning the burner on. I'm putting it on medium. I'm going to go ahead and put the peppers in. And the goal here is to get the Sure-Jell dissolved and mixed in really good with the diced peppers. Here I am adding in the jalapeños. But again, the goal is to get the Sure-Jell really mixed in before the vinegar gets really hot. So I'm just stirring all this, getting it warmed up, getting that Sure-Jell all mixed in. And I'm just going to keep stirring this until it comes to a rapid boil. And as you can see, it's a rapid boil, a boil that no matter when I stir it, it's not going to go back down. It's that nice hard boil that you want. Once it gets to that point where it's boiling so hard that you can't stir it down, that's when you add the sugar. So here I am getting ready to add that sugar. Now I have to wait until it comes back up to a boil again, that really hard boil. And when it comes up to that hard boil again, at that point, I'm going to let it boil for 1 minute, and then it'll be ready to put in the jars. So let's just watch. I've got this on fast forward because you get the point. You know how it goes. See that? Okay. It's starting to really bubble up fast. Here's the part where I'm timing it. Because it's so hard, I can't stir it back down at all. Yep, I'm moving it off of the heat, and now I'm going to start canning it up. I'm only showing part of the jars. I had more jars in the pot from where I had sterilized them. You want to make sure when you can up something like this, anytime you're water bath canning, that you're using jars that have been simmered in nearly boiling water. You want your lids to be really clean. You have to use new lids, of course. And you want to clean your jar rims with vinegar or water before you put the lids on. But just keep everything really, really clean because you're water bath canning, you're not pressure canning, and you don't want anything to contaminate your product. Remember, those jars are just supposed to be finger tight. You don't want the lids on too tight. I'm going to load up my canner, this wonderful steam canner. It's so fantastic. I've got them in there. These are only going to process for 5 minutes. They don't have to process very long at all. They're small jars. It's not a very dense product. So here they are after the 5 minutes of processing time. I think they turned out great. I did end up trying some of the jelly the next day with some cream cheese and Ritz Crackers, and it is really good. It's going to be great for hors d'oeuvres at Christmas time. So I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you will make this if it sounds like something that would appeal to you. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Lots more Christmas themed and Thanksgiving themed videos ahead. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.